What's up, guys? It's Jalen here with I360, and welcome to this week's episode of A.Y.O.R. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking about what to expect at E3 2012 and the scheduled times and dates. So I'm going to start off with giving you the times of the press conferences. E3 is not only about press conferences, because after they're done, the other game developers just kind of show off their stuff on the show floor, but not like big press conferences. It's just showing, new features and new games that they're coming out with. So these are just about the press conferences and what time to expect them at. And I'm only going to be giving them in American time zones. If you don't live in the States, you can convert them to your time zone. But these are just going to be the four major US time zones. So if you're not within those, you can just convert them to the appropriate time zone. But anyway, Monday, June 4th is the first official day of E3, and it's going to start off in Microsoft in the morning. So June 4th at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time is Microsoft's press conference. That is 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time, 11:30 a.m. Central Time, and 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So after that is done, EA is going to take the stage at 1 p.m. Pacific Time, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Central Time, and 4 p.m. Eastern Time. EA and Microsoft are both American companies. Obviously, Microsoft is. I don't know if you guys knew that EA was, but yes, EA is also an American company, so it will all be in English. There won't be any translator needed. I'll get into that later, but after that, Ubisoft, or Ubisoft, however you want to pronounce it, comes on at 3 p.m. Pacific Time, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Central Time, and 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And then at night, or that evening, is Sony. They're the next big game company to go on the stage. They're starting at 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Central Time, and then 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So they're the last company to go on the stage on Mondays. So Sony does require a translator. I believe last year, at least they did. Whoever was on stage, I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but whoever's on stage, I guess didn't speak fluent English, so they do have a translator on there. Again, probably the same thing this year, but we don't know for sure. And then the next day, Tuesday, June 5th, is only one press conference, and that is Nintendo at 9 o'clock a.m. Pacific Time, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 11 a.m. Central Time, and then 12 o'clock noon Eastern Time. And I think for certain parts, they have a translator. I know Reggie was on stage for a while last year, and obviously he's American, so he speaks English, so he does a lot of speaking for their press conference. But I know at times for certain parts of their press conference, they do have a translator up there. But yeah, so the rundown for these, if you've never seen an E3 press conference, it usually starts off similar. If you've seen Apple keynotes, it's similar to theirs. They have, in the beginning, not all of them do this, but in the beginning, sometimes they'll give a quick rundown of how things are running at the company on a day-to-day basis, or financial stuff or whatever, or how they match up against the competition. Again, similar to Apple keynotes. So if you've seen those, you kind of know what to expect. And then after that, they'll get that out of the way, and then they'll just move into what they're releasing, and it's pretty quick. After that, they just keep rolling out new feature after new feature, or new title after new title. And that's all for the press conferences. And then again, once the press conferences are done, developers pretty much get the show floor, and they can, that's when the press pretty much comes out onto the show floor and get to look at all the games that are coming out by third-party developers just on the show floor. So that's what you can really expect at E3. Again, June 4th is the first day, and I believe it runs to June 6th or June 7th. want to say the 7th though, because press conferences are the first 2 days, and then show floor for third-party titles are open for the last 2 days or last day or so. If you're wondering where you can find coverage for E3, you can, if you like want to watch live press conferences on TV, you can just go to G4, and they always have live coverage of E3 for as long as it's running, pretty much all day. I know last year it was from about the time that Microsoft came on. They might have had some type of pre-show until a couple hours after, because again, after every single press conference, they kind of do coverage on the show floor on third-party developers. So yeah, you can go onto G4 if you want to watch on TV. If you want to watch online, I believe IGN has live coverage, game trailers, and a couple other, the big gaming sites. You can check them out as well. And if you just want to follow on Twitter, if you're going to be out and about, you can just follow IGC60 on Twitter at IGC60, and I keep plenty of updates on E3 on the bigger things that are coming out. So you can just go ahead and follow us there if you're going to be out and about. So that should just about do it. I cannot wait for E3. Just a couple more weeks away. Definitely, you wanna make some time to check this out live if you haven't already. It is awesome. It's probably the best time to be a gamer during the early summer. So that's gonna do it. Follow us on Twitter at IGC60. Again, when E3 starts to come around, we're gonna have some E3 updates on what's coming out from the bigger companies and the show floor, and then check out the website ijuice360.tk for all of our content from our web shows and our blog posts. And please subscribe for more weekly web shows. So that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. This gameplay is running out here. I go 22-5. I don't remember how many assists I have on the scoreboard. It's about to come up here. Anyway, so this is just some gameplay I had from some buddies and I playing Team Deathmatch 3-on-3 on Erosion. And anyway, I should have mentioned at the beginning of the video, but that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!